Alright guys, Fuller coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. If you choose to, you can like this video, and you can also subscribe to the page. This page will cover a variety of topics. The main topics have to do with sports and the sports world, but from time to time we do cover social issues on this platform, as it pertains to those in the African diaspora or on the continent of Africa itself. But anyhow, so Mr. Birdie, aka Dillian Whyte, gets popped for peds. And what makes matters worse about this is that they knew he was on peds before that Oscar Rivas fight, Now it's just coming to surface, and I just think that's really messed up because of the simple fact that, Oscar Rivas, basically risked his life and then some to fight Dillian Whyte, okay? I mean, there's no excuse for it. And this is not the first time he's gotten caught on performance enhancing drugs. And the thing that's the most insulting about this whole thing has just been the actions that this dude has taken to even get himself in a position to fight for a title. His actions have been nothing but despicable, okay? Every time there was a chance to fight a Mando, this dude wanted to look the other way. Or excuse me, every time there was a chance to fight a title eliminator, this dude wanted to look the other way and then whine about saying that he has to fight a title eliminator, and then have like stupid simpletons like Teddy Atlas capping for him, talking about he's been a Mando for 600 days or some crap like that. Man, get the hell out of here, man. People have told him what he had to do to get a Mando shot. He did not want to fulfill those orders. Sanctioning bodies have told him what he needed to do to get a Mando. He did not want to fulfill that, okay? And now, since he got caught, what my hope is they take him out the rankings and they suspend him. Because all that whining, all that complaining, all that about the money, this, that, and the other, and, you sitting here popping pills, it's very dumb. That this dude got caught. I mean, it reminds me of, it's like, I don't know if you guys have heard that Eminem song. Let me see. Dillian Whyte can be described in this song, basically. Let me find this song, man. And you know why I'm using this instrumental? Because of this dude being an idiot. Usually I don't use like old instrumentals, but I decided to use a newer one because this guy, he's an idiot, this is Dillian Whyte, this is a description of him, because at the end of the day, I've always viewed Dillian Whyte as a B- C+ fighter. I never viewed him as an elite heavyweight. In fact, no other heavyweights viewed him as an elite heavyweight. No other heavyweights talked about him, in the circles of boxing. They thought of him as an afterthought. The only fan base he has is a blind following UK fan base Like, I don't want to make people famous, but there's a guy, I think his name is like 316. He talks about Dillian Whyte will do this. Dillian Whyte will knock such and such out. Dillian Whyte, this, that, and the other. It's just ridiculous, man. This guy is like a joke, you know? And and he just fights dirty too. No wonder he wants these fights in the UK too. He always wants these fights in the UK. He never wants to go to other soil and take that fade. And I know why he doesn't want to go to other soil and do that. Because chances are the other guy is going to ask for VADA testing. And they're going to ask for not only VADA testing where, you're just being tested like you're going to be tested randomly. That's going to be the kind they're going to probably ask for. And then they're also probably going to put USADA in there because they know these guys from the UK are juiced to the gills. I'm sorry to say it, but the regulations in the UK are way different. And those fighters, a lot of those dudes are juiced to the gills. I mean, we saw what happened with Billy Joe Saunders. Juiced to the gills because he even said that he had problem cutting weight. So what does he do? Pop some pills and some nasal spray. And boom. And I'm not saying that there aren't fighters here who get juiced up. But what I'm saying is that it's way more easier to get away with it in the UK than it is here. That's all I'm saying about this whole situation. So Dillian Whyte, man, there's no telling how long he was juicing, man. For real. And then the one thing that I wonder is what good does the juice do you if you come in very heavy. He came in at 254 pounds. Looking flabby and crappy, looking like I don't know, like flubber or something like that, man. Like, for real. But, I mean, I hope with this dude getting, popped, that this is, we won't hear from this dude from a long time. As a matter of fact, the fight to make now, since they were both caught with beans, would be a Dillian Whyte, Big Baby Miller fight. That would be the fight to make right now, basically. Because they're guilty of the same thing. But yeah, man, get the hell out of here with Dillian Whyte, man. This dude was kept on whining about not getting a Mando. He wins against Oscar Rivas. He gets in the Mando spot. But you pop dirty though, yo. You have no right to whine. You have no right. So who knows? When he knocked out Derek Chisora, he may have been juiced to the gills too. Then. But nah, he should be removed from all the sanctioning bodies, man. Just remove him. Seriously. I mean, honestly, he wasn't relevant anyway. All he was Eddie Hearn's go-to guy to say, oh, this would be a massive fight. Him and Joshua would be a massive fight. Him and Fury would be a massive fight. Him and Wilder, he didn't mention Wilder actually, but he mentioned those guys as being quote unquote massive fights. That's all Dillian, that's the whole purpose Dillian Whyte served. So I really don't care for him. And I know like people in the boxing circles don't really care for him either. He's nobody. He's nobody, man. And if you have to juice up to have a competitive edge, then you might as well just go to MMA or something, man. You might as well do that. You're more suited there. For real. I have no sympathy for Dillian Whyte, man. It's Man, like, why even juice up? Okay? And you were talking all that crap about WBC this, WBC that. You would have been better off keeping your mouth shut, homie. And they probably would have put you in position in a more secure way. But now that this has come out, it's like, man, you shot yourself in the foot. You know, you and Eddie Hearn shot yourself in the foot. And the problem is, and this is another thing too, is that Eddie Hearn knew about this before the Rivas fight. Why didn't he mention it? You know, why didn't he mention this before the fight? You know, but instead it comes out after the matter. You know, luckily he didn't really hurt Oscar Rivas. I mean, luckily Oscar Rivas actually knocked him down, because if he would have hurt him, then it would have been all bad. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you're in this ring, when you're fighting, be it prize fighting or be it climbing the ranks, amateur fighting, or be it getting your feet wet, professional fighting, you're really in a predicament where it is possible that you can get hurt so badly that your life is ended. We saw that with Dashiev, you know? And it's not befitting for someone to come in there, juice to the gills, and, you know, probably make it 10 times more likely that shit can happen to someone. Because at the end of the day, those drugs do something. You know? Those drugs help with something. So, like I said, man, I got no sympathy for Dillian Whyte, okay? He needs to just stop. He was better off shutting his mouth and fighting a Tyson Fury or something like that. You know, instead of talking about, like, people are ducking him, people like Deontay Wilder are ducking him, people like Luis Ortiz are ducking him. And he should have just shut the hell up, okay? Because now people know him for, being a juice head now. They don't know him for, like, taking all challengers. They don't know him for boxing IQ. They don't know him for power. They don't know him for skill. They don't know him for counterpunching. They don't know him for anything he does inside the ring. So, you know, with that being said, man, hopefully he shuts up, okay? Hopefully they suspend him, remove him from the rankings. Hopefully they take away his boxing license. Well, I don't think he even had a boxing license in the United States, because I don't think he fought in the United States, you know. He doesn't, like, fancy fighting in the United States. I mean, he fancies fighting in the O2 Arena so he can OD, basically. So, you know, that's all my thoughts on this matter. You know, I was tired of Dillian Whyte, you know, as it is. But you know what may happen, you know, because Deontay Wilder does take all fades, you know. He is one to get it from the shoulders. Deontay Wilder may mess around and say, okay, I'll bless you. I'll still fight your ass, and I'll still knock you smooth the hell out. Because that's exactly what will happen, you know. To be honest, I'm going to be even more honest. I really don't think Dillian Whyte wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. You know, I really don't think he wanted to fight him. You know, because, you know, if he fought Deontay Wilder, it would be really bad for him. Because Deontay Wilder would come in there even more pissed off You know, if let's just take the scenario, if he decides that Deontay Wilder says, you know what, okay, I'll bless you. You know, I'll give you an opportunity. Let's take that scenario. Deontay Wilder would come in there very pissed off. The first thing he would mention is the fact that, you know, he juiced. That's the first thing he would mention. And secondly, that, you know, that he didn't even take the necessary route to get the title shot. Now, here's another thing that I forgot to mention. Deontay Wilder would probably be thinking about not only the fact that he was juicing Dillian Whyte, but also that Tyson Fury, another UK guy, was juicing, and that would just make him upset even more. That he's like, oh, these people, all of these UK cats are pissing me off, man. Yeah, I got to show them what real power is. You know, real natural power. And so that would be, it would make it even worse for him. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Deontay, it's up to Deontay Wilder if he wants to still give him that shot, you know. But I'm going to say this, you know, I try to leave it boxing related, but Dillian Whyte is a disgrace for a Jamaican. He's a Bati boy. You know, like that dude, like all the Jamaican dudes I know are stand-up dudes. All the Jamaicans that I trained with on the track don't need to take no substances or no banned substance or no like performance-enhancing drugs. And you know, if you want to get technical, the Jamaican diet could be a performance-enhancing drug because of all the food that has like beneficial things for your body. That'll make you stronger, faster, and give you more energy. You don't need that other shit, man. But you know, man, that's all my thoughts on this whole situation, man. You know, I really don't care at this point what happens to Dillian Whyte. You know, if Deontay Wilder, as I said, decides to give him a shot, then I give him respect for that. But I mean, Dillian Whyte, you know, this guy from that song D12 basically wrote about Dillian Whyte, and I mean this verse pretty much describes like Dillian Whyte's road to the to getting a title shot and things like that. For those of you guys don't remember, yeah, like Proof said, I'm gonna just like give a little bit of a reaction to this. Hop hills I hop 2 hills on stilts I walk. That's basically like Dillian Whyte trying to hop over trying to hop over title eliminators, basically, while still being dirty, and you know, trying to mask those drugs, you know, and the stilts are basically the masking agents, you know. Snort 2 lanes that were filled with chalk. Well, that's Dillian Whyte just getting his super soldier serum. Thought it was incredible, I killed the Hulk. Shit, look at Dillian Whyte knocking out Chisora, right? I want to roll away like a rollerblade. You know, that's all that nigga wanted to do was have an easy shot. You know, wanted to roll to a title shot like it was going to be that easy, you know. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about these latest developments. Fula signing out. Njada.